Hello and welcome to C3 Streamland. So in this video, we are going to add two numbers together which involves carry forward. So to start with, let's do a simple addition. I want to add two numbers 57 and 36 together. For that, I will just form these numbers using rods and cubes. So for 57, I will need 5 rods and 7 cubes. And for 36, I will need 3 rods and 6 cubes. I'm just making the set of 2 for my ease of counting. And to add them, I will simply group them together. Now, here is a tricky part. When you group the cubes together, as you can see, I'm just going to try and put them in one line. As you can see, now I have 13 cubes. So whenever I have more than 10 cubes, we can bring out or we can remember that 10 cubes is equal to 1 rod. So instead of carrying 10 cubes around, we can simply make a set of 10 cubes like this and replace them with a rod. So I can just pull one rod from my collection of rods and I can put these 10 blocks back. And this number is still 13. Now since this is a rod, it doesn't belong in cubes place, so I'll just bring it over here. And now I will simply count my rods together. So now earlier when I grouped them together, I had 8 rods, and since now I have one more, so total I have 9 rods. So my answer should be 93. And you can verify it using the normal addition, but that's how we can do carry forward using Dennis blocks. Now let's try a harder example with this. This time I want to add 664 with 488. So let's quickly form these numbers. For 600, I want 6 plates, 6 rods, and 4 blocks or cubes, my bad. 4 cubes, not blocks. And 488, so I will need 4 plates again. So these are 4 plates, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 rods. And 8 blocks as well. Now this addition is a little bit complex than what we did earlier, since it involves 3-digit numbers and also carry forward. Now first, let's start with cubes. Let's take cube and group them together. As you can see, I have 12 cubes now. So as we did in last addition, I can just make a group of 10 cubes and replace them with one rod right here. So this is my 12. Now since I already have this place doesn't belong to cubes, I will just bring it over here. Let's first group the rods that we have together. So 8 plus 6, so I have 14 rods together. These are my 14 rods, and plus 1, so 15. I have 15 rods here. As you can see, I have more than 10 rods. So now I can do the same thing. I can group 10 rods together and replace them with one flat. So I can take these rods away, put them back, and instead of these group of 10 rods, I can simply use one plate instead of 10 rods. And this plate, since it doesn't belong here, it should be here. Now let's group the plates together. I'll keep the carry forward plate in my rods place for a moment so that I can count my existing plates. And these are 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6, plus 4, 10 plates, and the one that is carried forward. So I have 11 plates together. As you can see, they are also more than 10. So we can make a group of 10 plates and we can replace them with a cube. Now since cube doesn't belong in this place, the block, and the block doesn't belong in this place, so I'll just keep it in the block place. And now things are much more simplified. And I can simply count my blocks, plates, rods and cubes together to find out what was the result of my addition. So I have 2 cubes, 5 rods and 1 plate and 1 block. So my answer would be 1152. And that's how you can add two numbers which have carry forward using base 10 blocks.